Welcome to Home Cooking Meals, how to make an easy pizza in 3 steps. Step 1, prepare the dough. Step 2, let it rise. Step 3, add your own ingredients and bake. This recipe was passed from generations in my family and to you now. So, let's go back a bit to step 1. Add 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 teaspoon of salt. 1. Add 1 cup of warm water to dissolve the yeast. Now mix for a bit, and now add 2 cups of flour. Okay, continue mixing until the dough is formed. Okay, now you want to wash your hands, but not with soap because that will get into the flavor of the dish. Now that I'm done with this, once you've finished making your dough, let it rise. Did you remember the ingredients? 2 tablespoons of yeast, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 cup of warm water, 2 cups of flour. That's it. Very simple. Okay, now I already prepared a dough and I let it sit for 4 to 5 hours minimum. You can see it's softer and it has bubbles because it's been raised. Now, we're going to roll it. Okay, now take some flour and spread it across the surface you're going to roll your dough on. And now, once you've done that, take your dough and put it on top of the flour. And then take some more flour and put it on top of the dough so it doesn't stick to your rolling pin. Okay, now we're gonna roll the dough so it can fit on your pan. Now roll it until it's in maybe a circle shape this big. So just keep rolling it and rolling it. Try to make the rolling even. Now that I've finished rolling it, I'm going to put I put some oil on my pan already, and now I'm going to put the pizza on the pan. Now just get it off here and put it on the pan. Got a bit tied there and you don't want that. Okay, there we go. In pizzerias, I've seen that they have this special rolling pin that they can make holes in the pizza dough so the tomato sauce can stick. Instead of that rolling pin, we're going to use this hammer. Now you want to punch the holes in so the tomato sauce can stick. Now just punch it and punch it and punch it. Now that we finished the rolling of the dough part of step 3, we're going to add the ingredients. First, you add normally half a cup of tomato sauce, but if you really like sauce, you can add more. So let's just plop that around there, and now let's start to spread it. And just spread it around everywhere because you don't want a piece of your pizza being dry. It just won't taste good. It'll just taste like baked dough. Okay, now that we're done with that, grab 300 grams of cheese. You can either buy it shredded or you can shred it yourself. So now I'm just gonna spread the cheese, spread it, grab more cheese and spread the cheese. And I really like cheese, so if you think this is a lot, I think it's normal. So I'm just going to spread the cheese everywhere, and I'm just going to do it until my bowl has no cheese left. And now just flatten it. Okay, now that we're done with the cheese, we're going to put the salami. Now you can add however much salami you want. I want to add just maybe like 12 slices, maybe something like that. And yeah, you can put in any pattern you want. Let's say you're making the pizza for a birthday and you put it in a smiley face pattern, stuff like that. So, now I don't have room to fit all of my slices. So now we're done with the ingredients. We're off to bake. Okay, you want to preheat the oven to 500. Once the oven has been preheated to 500, you want to open the oven compartment and place the pizza inside. Okay, now our pizza is done. Now that we've finished cutting, we're going to serve it on a plate and enjoy.